Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. DiGiacomo, would you rather have sympathy for the police, or would you rather have respect from elected leaders?
Well, respect and sympathy. It's a very difficult time. In my 40 years now, this is probably the most difficult time in policing that I've ever seen. But yeah, you know, respect is important, of course.
Do soft on crime policies lead to less gun violence?
I believe so, yes.
So you believe going soft on crime is going to cause there to be less gun violence in your city?
No, not less. Soft on crime is going to cause more gun violence.
Okay, I'll state it this way then. Do soft on crime policies lead to more gun violence?
Yes.
Ms. Harrison and Ms. Brame, the ranking member said this city is safer. Is this city safer in your mind, Ms. Harrison?
No, I have a lot of friends through my advocacy that live here that are considering moving their entire families.
Ms. Brame, is this city safer under District Attorney Bragg?
Absolutely not. There's all kinds of criminal elements roaming the street, free to do whatever they want.
Mr. Holden, the District Attorney's Office conceded they use $5,000 in federal funds, which are authorized by us here, for purposes other than fighting violent crime here in Manhattan. Do you agree with the District Attorney's decision to do that?
No, I don't. And I disagree with most of what DA Bragg's is about, especially the soft on crime. But what's happened in New York City, the reason why our crime, and it's not going down, it's going up if you look at the trends. We have the lowest incarceration rate of any major city in the United States. I'll repeat that. The lowest incarceration rate of, let's say, 40 of the biggest cities. New York City has the lowest. And that's because Mayor de Blasio, before Mayor Adams, started releasing everyone from jail. So, of course, crime was going to go up, and it skyrocketed in 2020. So that's the reason. We still, I believe, we have to arrest more people. DA Bragg will disagree. And they should go to jail when they commit a crime.
So, Mr. Holden, in regards to so there's this federal funding that comes in and it's not being used to fight violent crime. Is it, as an elected representative, do you view it as inappropriate that those of us that are responsible for those dollars going to fighting crime, using federal funds, is it inappropriate for us to review how those dollars are being spent?
Yes, certainly we should review it, yes.
Mr. Holden, have you been asked to be on any of the major networks to deliver your message? Have you been asked, for example, to be on CNN to deliver your message?
I've been asked, not from CNN, but I have been asked on other major networks, yes.
And you've shared those comments. Ms. Brame, Ms. Harrison, have you been asked to be on one of the major networks to tell your story?
Not CNN.
Ms. Harrison?
No, not CNN, not MSNBC. They refuse to even acknowledge that victims are a part of this hearing.
So let's talk about, we hear percentages. Time after time we're hearing percentages. In 2022, as a result of a 7% increase in rapes, that's 110 more people that got raped here in New York City. Those are almost all women, I'm sure. 110 people. Auto theft, 3,256 more carjackings here in New York as a result of this soft on crime. Transit crimes, people being pushed off from subways, right? 521 more people. 521 more people. 30% more? That's 521 more people. That's what we're seeing, ladies and gentlemen. These are real people that are being harmed. I just want to conclude with this, Mr. Chairman. I'm so glad we're having this first hearing in New York, but I want you to come to my state. I want you to come to Milwaukee, where we had a district attorney. Here's his quote when he started out. Is there going to be an individual I divert or put into a treatment program who's going to go out and kill somebody? You bet. Milwaukee has 10% of the population, and they have 25% of the crime. Mr. Kessler, that's the problem, is the Soros prosecutors are not doing their job. And in Wisconsin, now we've got a Soros Supreme Court justice. The people of Wisconsin better hang on, because violent crime is going to get worse. Come to Milwaukee, Mr. Chairman, for the next hearing.
Gentleman's